which next system is in line and where it could go coming up.
All right, thank you, Elizabeth. Breaking this noon, Raleigh police officers will not face charges in the death of Darryl Tyree Williams. The Wake County District Attorney issued her report this morning, and in it, Lauren Freeman says the officers did not violate the law and requested the case be closed. Williams was shocked with a police taser outside a sweepstakes parlor in January. 6 officers were put on administrative leave following that situation. His cause of death is listed as sudden cardiac arrest, and the autopsy also lists cocaine, intoxication, physical exertion, and the use of a taser as factors in his death. Ken Smith is in the WRAL Live Center. And Ken, this comes just hours before a news conference from civil rights attorney Ben Crump.
Yeah, Chris, Crump is scheduled to address the Darryl Williams case in that news conference, as well as another case involving officers in Wallace, North Carolina. That is all supposed to happen around 1 o'clock today out of Duplin County. But let's focus on the Darryl Williams case first. In a 3-page report, the district attorney laid out her reasons for not filing charges against the officers. Now, in making the decision, Lauren Freeman says she considered several factors, including the more than 100 times officers were called to that address, as well as Williams's attempt to get away from officers. She also cited that state law in which officers are allowed to use force when taking someone into custody if that person is attempting to elude arrest or might attack officers. Of course, we'll get reaction from Attorney Crump as well as Darryl Williams' mother during that 1 o'clock news conference. Now, the other investigation Crump will talk about involves the death of James Lanier. He was killed by a Wallace police officer in February. This happened outside the Express Mini Mart. Now, in that case, too, the district attorney says the officer was justified in that shooting. Now, just before we came on the air, we heard from Don Blagrove with Emancipate NC. In a statement to WRAL, she says, District Attorney Lauren Freeman has once again failed to protect black people of Wake County by rubber stamping the murder of an unarmed man by the Raleigh Police Department. We'll be carrying that news conference at 1 o'clock out of Duplin County live on WRAL.com. We have a crew working this story as well. Look for new reporting starting at 4 right here on WRAL.
All right, Ken, thank you. New at noon, people living in a Fayetteville neighborhood are sharing their